Yes! Welcome to another video, guys. Hope everyone's being safe and staying indoors. All this social distancing's great, isn't it? Anyway, today's video is going to be another money making guide. This time it's going to be a money making guide where you need nothing whatsoever. And what we're going to do is we're going to get something from the beginning, turn it into something so we have an item, and then make some money from that item. We're going to do this, and it's not going to take too long whatsoever. So we're going to start off with absolutely nothing. And the first thing we're going to do, it might sound desperate and it might sound a bit funny and it might sound absurd, but we are going to go looting in a PvP world at the Rev Caves. Or maybe just the PvP world. We'll see when we get there. So we're at the Revenants. Now you're wondering why a PvP world, because it's sometimes a little bit quieter and there's not as many teams about, but as you can see it is absolutely ram-packed with people. So we're going to try a different world, and then if we can get something from here, we'll stay here. If not, we'll go to a PvP world. Okay, so as you can see, we can start picking up things like this, look. So this is easy profit, easy money, really quick, simple. Don't have to worry about anyone trying to kill you, and boom, done. Look at that, easy street, mate. Someone's following me for it as well. 33k. Ooh, that's just rude. That's the guy that tried. That's the guy that was attacking me the whole time. He's calling me all sorts of names. Oh wow, someone's salty, isn't he? Wow. Right, so we've got 33k. So let's try and buy a glory. Easy glory, 13k, and all we need now is to find a little bit more money so we can get ourselves the Scimitar, and then we can start making some more profit. Alright, so just picked up a DDS as well. It's not too bad. Keep getting attacked by all these one items though for some reason, even higher levels, but they don't like me. This guy, I'm gonna try it again. Hopefully he dies. Let's see him die. Maybe he's got something on him. I doubt it. Oh, G-Maul. He's got his G-Maul. Fuck yeah. So G-Maul has more profit. Happy days. Right, so let's sell all of this. 34k. Plus a DDS. Might not sell for anything, to be fair. And the monkfish, the manta ray. And then this. We'll just sell this for as low as we can, just to get it sold. And sold 56k. So we're halfway there to a D-skim. Okay, so let's buy ourselves a dragon Scimitar and an anti-dragonfly shield, which is very, very cheap on the Rand Exchange. Okay, we will buy that ish, like boom, and then some D-hide. Plus we've already got glory, and we got some lobsters that we picked up from the floor right there. The fresh one we bought. Easy. Right, that's all we need for now. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go over to the East Dragons that are just north of Edgeville Ditch, and we are going to do a couple of runs there until our glory is run out, pick up all the D-hide and bones, and then that should be enough money to get some decent armor to start doing things like Slayer, etc, etc. So I'll get a run done and I will show you how much we've made in a few runs. Let's get to the dragons. Alright, so that's one run done. As you can see, easy to fill up very quickly. 60k in invent. So if you do that 4 times, 60 times 4 is 240k. So it's 240k a trip, and then that should be enough to buy what we're going to buy next. And then we're going to go over to Konar, and we're going to see what you can get if you do brimstone keys. So we're at Konar. So as you can see, one brimstone key in the chest. If we open that, we're going to get one thing. We've just got 91k from opening one key, and that was just one key. You can do this as many times as you want. Konar's a really good method of making money at any level realistically, but if you don't want to do Konar, here's another method that we're going to do with the gear that you've bought. Not this gear per se, but I would say probably rune gear or just something cheap, and I will show you where we're going to go next. So as you can see, we're at Nightmare Zone. You've probably seen it before in the other videos, but we're going to do Nightmare Zone now. We're just going to do a quick dream that he's already created. What we're going to do is we're going to jump in with the gear that you've got, whatever you've got. If you've got enough money to put 26k in the coffer, do so. We're going to sit in Nightmare Zone for however long we can do it for, and I'm going to try and get 9k points or 10k points, and I will show you what we're going to do with them in a minute. So as you can see, we've got a few points now, and all you're going to do is go into the little box here, buy a herb box, and then open all the herbs, and it should open all of them. You're going to have to click it one by one. Normally you just transfer them to your bank. You can buy 15 of these a day, so after a while you can see that they are going to add up in bulk, and you get to change your stats as well. And just from using that one method, if you do it a few times in one trip, the 26k that you put in your coffer, it will make a lot more than that. Normally you'll get a lot of Ranar weeds, but that one run just for 10k points is 4.5k. So if I had 15 of them, it would normally work out to be about 50k to 100k. So it's not too bad. So let's go on to the next one. Okay, so the next thing we're doing is Blue Dragon Scale Dust, which means you've got to go to the Tavily dungeon where the blue dragons are, so don't forget your anti-fire dragon shields. And all we're going to do is we're going to pick up the dragon scales here, and then once we've got a fill invent, we're going to grind them with a pestle and mortar. They sell for around 184 on the GE. So once you've got a fill invent, you come back to the bank and you just grind up all the scales like so. So as you can see, they're just in the northwestern corner. And you just wait here, or you can hot worlds each time to get them, but it's easy to just wait here and get a fill invent. And then all you need to do is you need to run across back east into the tunnel and then bank it to the bank. And as you can see, I've got a fill invent of spider eggs, 23k for a fill invent, and it takes around about 5-10 minutes to hot worlds and get a full inventory. It's very simple, and there's a lot more methods you can do without having any gear whatsoever, guys. These do sell on the GE for med and below, so there's no fear on not being able to sell them. And the next one's going to be red spider eggs in the Karamja volcano. These sell for 800 GP on the GE, and they are very easy to get to. All you need is a glory and you're well off. So let's go get some spider eggs. And as you can see, once they're done, you've got 4.7k in scales, and they sell easily on the GE. So let's try and find one more, shall we? Okay then, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this video today on how to make some money from nothing to something. As you can see, this is an easy method for anybody to do, and it doesn't take you long whatsoever. It's easy enough to make a bit of money on this game to start with. You don't need a lot of gear at all. It's just the fact of having to find ways around it to get some money. Even if you have to loot in a PvP world just to get a D-skimmy, you can do that. And then you can start off your grinds, whatever it may be, from dragons to doing Nightmare Zone to get your stats up, plus getting herb boxes, or doing Slayer to get brimstone keys. It's doable. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. I do have more methods, which depend on how this video goes and what it does. There may be another one, but until then, guys, I will see you on the next one.